in the reptile world, the females are larger typically, but the male in here is a lot older, so he's the larger one. They are cousins to the green anaconda, which are those are the biggest and heaviest snakes on the planet, 300 to 400 pounds. But anacondas have a really small set of claws on the tips of their tails, and if you were to X-ray, it looks like yeah, there's a lot of things that go into classification.
Because they're very similar.
Right. Anacondas typically dwell in the water more than most snakes. It also has to deal with head bone structure, how their jaws line up, how their teeth sit in their jaws. I actually don't know the specifics between an anaconda and a python. The Mexican beaded lizard, that's the female in there. That tub she's sitting in used to be her water tub, but she's in the middle of laying eggs, so we replaced it with hot soil because she's been laying her eggs in the water sometimes, and that pretty much instantly kills whatever's inside the egg. So I think she did that with 3 eggs, and I think we have 8 or 9, so she's already killed a third of her.
She's got a rough looking face, hasn't she?
Yeah. They aren't the friendliest looking animals, but they're super
Mexican
cool.
beaded lizard.
Yeah, so they have a venom. They're one of the only venomous, they are the only venomous animal in this.
I hooked one in Florida, probably a good 50, 60 pound
Oh yeah?
turtle.
Oh,
In this
man.
little
Soft
pond.
shell?
Yeah, it was a soft shell.
I didn't know they get that big.
It was probably that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It was big.
I hooked it. Nobody would help me get it out of the water too.
They are nippers. They get that name because the shell in the back tapers off like a skirt.
Marginated.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of where you'd find them. I think it's Madagascar. I think it's Madagascar you'd find them. It's an island.
Sounds right.
I think it's Madagascar. When they leave their burrows to go find a new home and dig more, they actually create homes for over 300 different species of animals. So they're what we call keystone species. And then underneath, the reason I brought up that tortoise turtle is we have the exception to the rule.
Box turtle.
Some box turtles. Yep. You'll find them in Kentucky. They're quite all over as well. And we got an orange and a yellow one in there. The yellow one's been in the corner all day.
Oh yeah.
Kind of behind bomb there.
So the big one is what kind?
Gopher tortoise.
Gopher tortoise.
And the others are turtles.
Now, how do you keep him from burrowing down right here in his own?
Well, the 30 feet rule is long, not deep, and we do have these cinder blocks going a little bit down to make sure that he can't dig out. Yeah, these go pretty far back. Are called Osteoderms. They're a modified bone structure, and they keep his skin super nice and tight so that he can absorb the heat from the sun better. It also keeps his blood vessels pushed up against the surface to warm his blood up so he can circulate warm blood throughout his whole body. Water all the way. But gators actually do have a second membrane that acts like a second eyelid. So when they're underwater, you'll see their eyes look super milky or white. And it's called a nictitating membrane, and it helps keep the water out of their eyes while they can still see out of it. Let's see here. Gators are really smart animals and actually are pretty obedient. They can learn to recognize their name, they can recognize the voice of their handler, and they can learn commands. So we are teaching him how to we're teaching him how to eat properly, I guess, or feed properly. Whenever we bring out food, we stand on that rock that you guys are standing on over there, and we are holding a big giant rat. And when we do that, he likes to claw his way up in that corner and get pretty close to us. We're a little uncomfortable with that because we don't want him to take a hand off with his meal. And so we say a special word. He sits about where he is now. We throw the rat onto one of those rocks and he'll go up and nab it and go eat. So yeah, he's in the middle of training right now.